Okay, and welcome back to the cockpit of an A-10, and this time we are going to learn how to use Mavericks. So I'm expecting a lot from this, a lot more than we got from the last training. Let's see how it goes.
Welcome to the training lesson on the employment of the AGM-65 Maverick. In this lesson, we'll practice targeting and firing live Mavericks against a number of targets on the weapon's range. The AGM-65 Maverick is a precision-guided, standoff, air-to-ground missile that is best suited against armored, air defense, and fortified targets. The Maverick can only be loaded on stations 3 and 9 and either from the LAU-117 single-rail launcher or the LAU-88 triple-rail launcher. The Maverick family of missiles includes several versions that differ in seeker and warhead types. The Maverick is a fire-and-forget weapon, meaning once launched you no longer need to guide the weapon. Practical engagement range of the Maverick is generally restricted by a seeker lock-on range, and this generally happens between 3 and 7 nautical miles. When entering a combat area, you may wish to use the Maverick to eliminate any air defense units prior to approaching the target. Combat Maverick versions carried by the A-10C include AGM-65D, imaging infrared seeker with a 125-pound shaped warhead, can be loaded on LAU-117 or up to 3 on a LAU-88. AGM-65G, imaging infrared seeker with a 300-pound heavyweight penetrator warhead, can be loaded on LAU-117. AGM-65H, electro-optical seeker with a 125-pound shaped warhead, can be loaded on LAU-117 or up to 3 on a LAU-88. AGM-65K, electro-optical seeker with a 300-pound heavyweight penetrator warhead, can be loaded on LAU-117. Let's review our payload on the DSMS page. Press OSB 14. Today, we are carrying 2 AGM-65Ds on stations 3 and 2 AGM-65Hs on stations 9. Press OSB 2 to access the missile control page. All Maverick types require approximately 3 minutes to align the seeker gyroscope before being available for use or displaying a video signal from the seeker. As discussed in the DSMS lesson, you can use this page to set automatic seeker power on at a specific clock time or the aircraft's location relative to a specific waypoint. However, because the weapon's range is nearby, let's go ahead and start the alignment process now. Press OSB 4 to engage the EO electro-optical power on. The EO timer at the bottom right corner of the left MFCD now indicates time since EO power was applied. Now set the right MFCD to the MAV page with OSB 14. The MAV page is indicating a line while the missile seeker heads are aligning. Once the alignment process is complete, it will begin to display video from the priority missile. The sensor indication along the left side of the display means that no Maverick profile is selected for fire and the missile is being used as an EO sensor. To make the Maverick easier to control, let's slow down the slew rate. Enter 2 into the UFC scratch pad, followed by OSB 8 on the MAV page. You can adjust the slew rate as desired throughout this mission. Press the spacebar key to proceed when set. Set your steer point for waypoint 2 and proceed with the takeoff. Climb to 6,000 feet, maintain runway heading. Set the master arm switch to on. To employ the Maverick most effectively, It's best to first designate a sensor point of interest, SPI, in the target area, and then use the Slave All Sensors to SPI command on the HOTAS to slave the Maverick to the SPI. You can then slew the seeker closer to the target, and once the missile is tracking, fire away. Waypoint 3 marks the target range. Set your steer point for waypoint 3, range, and turn right to put the target range at your 12 o'clock. The math page is now displaying video from the AGM-65H loaded on Station 9. Note this version of the missile uses a CCD charged coupled device camera, which is not suitable for low light visibility operations, unlike the AGM-65D on Station 3, which uses an IR infrared camera. Keep your airspeed around 200 knots so we have enough time to prepare for the attack. With the HUD set as SOI, press the HOTAS Demus right command to select the AGM-65H profile on Station 9. A dynamic launch zone, DLZ, has replaced the sensor indication on the left side of the MAV page. The DLZ consists of a collection of indicators that displays the Maverick's maximum and minimum range, allowable launch window, the current target range, and the estimated time of flight at the bottom of the DLZ. On the HUD, the wagon wheel indicates the missile line of sight, LOS, and will move as you slew the seeker. Make the Maverick SOI by pressing the HOTAS coolie switch right long command or holding the K key on the keyboard. Your first target will be a pair of T-72s on the southwest corner of the array. The target is now marked with red smoke. Waypoint 3 range is set directly over the target array. Because the current steer point is set by default as the speed, we can quickly slew the Maverick to the target location by pressing the HOTAS China Hat forward long command while holding the V key on the keyboard. The 4 field of view FOV corner markers around the center of the display indicate the visible area of the narrow field of view setting. Zoom in on the target by changing the MAV FOV to narrow by pressing the HOTAS China Hat forward short command or the V key on the keyboard. The pointing cross below the center of the crosshairs indicates the seeker LOS relative to the nose of the aircraft. To target using the Maverick, we need to slew the seeker LOS toward the target using the HOTAS slew control switch or the semicolon, comma, period, and / keys on the keyboard. The seeker will attempt to automatically lock onto a contrasting target whenever the slew control switch is released. Because lock-on range is highly variable, it may take some time and a few attempts before the seeker is able to find a target. To prevent you from having to consistently slew the seeker head to maintain LOS to the target, you can ground stabilize the missile in the target vicinity by pressing the HOTAS Demus down command or left control and down arrow keys on the keyboard. Try now to lock one of the T-72s marked as your target.
I'm locked.
Once the target is acquired, the crosshairs will clamp on it and the pointing cross will begin to flash. At this point, you can fire the missile.
Can I fire the missile?
Rifle.
Did I even fire? I was too close already, was I? Yep, it lost the target. Around and again. Fucking tutorial. Okay, let's turn back.
Warning, autopilot.
Actually, I'm gonna fly fucking far away. And I'm gonna try again. I'll come over here. Very slow and very fast, so I have lots and lots of time to aim and fire. Well, I'm not that far away, but whatever. Let's just turn this shit pocket around. Oh, actually, this is very nice plane. Very nice plane. I like it a lot. This is my favorite plane and simulation so far. Black Shark was shit compared to this. This is just nice. Okay. It's just autopilot. Why can't it go on? Thank you. Now we need to oh fuck, we need to search the vehicle again. Okay. There we go. And we'll just watch boom. Actually, we will change the target. We'll go boom again.
Good hit on that target. Let's come off the target now and fly a few miles out for a second pass with the AGM-65H.
I already
Maintain
did that.
6,000 feet. Employment of the AGM-65D will be identical, except the video will be in imaging infrared IIR. You can use the HOTAS boat switch forward and aft commands to select between white and black MAV indication on the MFCD. Setting the boat switch in the center position will engage the Maverick Force Correlate mode, which can be used to track a specific point of a larger target, such as a building. Before we roll in for the second pass, let's review the targeting procedure. Select the AGM-65H using either the select rocker key on the UFC or by making the HUD soy and pressing the HOTAS Demus left-right commands or page down delete keys on the keyboard. Slave all sensors to speed by pressing the HOTAS China Hat forward long command or hold the V key on the keyboard. Select narrow FOV for the Maverick by pressing the Hold Task China Hat forward
Warning,
short command or
autopilot.
the V key on the keyboard. Slew the Seeker toward the target until it acquires a lock. Ground stabilize if necessary by pressing the Hold Task T-Miss down command or left control and down arrow keys on the keyboard. Fire once in range. If you need to reset the Maverick to bore sight HUD center, press the Hold Task China Hat aft short command or the C key on the keyboard.
These maps are nice. I really like them. Okay, let's slow down so we have lots and lots of time to Okay, the slough is completely wrong. In the wrong place. For some reason it didn't take the V commands. I have a target. Can I shoot? Doesn't blink. Doesn't blink, so I'm not gonna shoot. I'm gonna go past and try again. The crosshair didn't blink. Not sure why. It just didn't.
Warning, autopilot.
Okay, now can I shoot it? I'm just gonna shoot it. No track launch. What the fuck? For some reason I can't get it to work. Figures.
Warning,
Just
autopilot.
everything was going so well. Suddenly nothing works. Ooh, green. So fucking green. Actually too green. Super green. I'm not gonna take those down. Okay, let's return back to the mission. We have a dummy tanks to shoot, and we must do this mission. Could I destroy them with the gun? That would be nice. Range of the system. I just need to have the targets set up. I can't find them. Yeah. Can't find them. I'm too close. I'm too fucking constantly too fucking close. I need to fly like way out of here. I'm gonna fly over there to the coastline.
Warning, autopilot.
It's getting hot in here. What's that? Video selector toggle. And it's on. Recording. The fuck is that? Why am I being recorded? Nice. Electrical seats and everything. American quality. You have to have electronical windows and seats and everything. Even in your combat vehicle. I bet there's an electronical seat adjustment in Abrams too. No, that is not cool. That's weird. Seriously. I understand that you have an electronical seat adjustment in Cadillac or Lincoln or even a Chevy, but in a tank? For fucking Christ's sake. actually. I'm not sure if you have that, if Americans have that on a tank, but they do have it in here, so one does wonder. Okay, new try. We have slew control. Need to set it on slew because okay, and we have the tank right there. And it's flashing. Here we go. That's a hit. And the target on the other. But this has to be shot from the longer distance, too close.
Warning, autopilot.
If that would be a Tongaska, I would already be dead. I should have changed the target and shoot right away when the first one was left, and then just divert. I really like this plane. I can't wait to get to the real missions. To decide and load the weapons myself. And oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. What the fuck is there? Okay, that's my light. What the wingtip? I thought that there's a artillery barrage in the mountains because there's dust and flashes like that. I was like, that's light in my wingtip. Okay. How stupid can you be? Stupid enough, apparently. Okay, we'll try another Maverick. Shut the fuck up. rocket. Okay, it's there. Lock the fucker. It's right there. Lock on it. Okay. Why can't you shoot? What's flaps means? Okay, closer target. Give me a closer one. No, you can't. You're stuck into that one. Still, you don't shoot. Come on. What the fuck? It's showing me that you can shoot. I'm pressing the button, but it doesn't shoot. What's the caution? All my powers are out. What the hell? Something's broken. Okay, APU on. I've broken something. APU generator. Yeah, I know it's on. It's supposed to be on. Because I'm trying to get power. Or is it that let's see if it's okay, I have a big problem here. I'm not sure what happened, but all my flares are out.
Warning, autopilot.
For the northeast corner of the array. The target is now marked with red smoke. Make sure you have waypoint cleared range selected as the steer point and turn back toward the target array.
No, I'm going to land because I have power issues and I'm going to come down soon. That's at least what I...
Cleared for visual, contact tower.
Fuck, why did I...
Capoletti. Hog 1-1. Request landing.
Okay, I'm not exactly sure if I really broke something or not, but it seems weird that only this console is down. Although this seems to be off entirely, yes. So why is this down? Might be that I was just stalling. Well, we have learned everything we have to learn. We know how to shoot Mavericks, so I'm just gonna quit this here and practice landing on my own. So thanks for watching. We will see flares next time.